Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2.
Gleyber Torres.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation. And
he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. And a ball 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Giancarlo Stanton now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a 2 for 14 line. So advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Nick Pivetta gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will coming late. Now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. McCutchen on at first. Nobody out. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-1 home. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. And someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. LeMahieu gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. First offering on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. A bouncer up the middle. There's Segura, and a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gardner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nick Pivetta. Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Encarnacion at first, and then now to the plate, Torres, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
He throws him on the fastball there. Torres is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
On to first, and there were two down. Here's Didi Gregorius, and remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. The throw from his knees, and the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And the 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 misses off the plate. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Sanchez on second. LeMahieu at first, 1 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. Swing, and he pops him up. Kingery into shallow left. He's there to make the. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Encarnacion is there. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Adam Morgan, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
To 2-2 now. He's running. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. From the stretch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1 the count now. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Number 50, Hector.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball one. Judge on third with 2 out. And it's fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Jose Alvarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. LeMahieu at third with nobody out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So here now is the pitcher, James Paxton, and their runners at the corners now. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Fastball just inside. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Ready to take his hacks again, Torres, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Jared Hughes is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Here's a fly ball, well hit. It's a grand slam. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. His career line against Jared Hughes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes, 1-0. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Stanton at second with 2 down. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Coming to the plate again, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Juan Nicasio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Putter low, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Kingery has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The third baseman, Scott.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Digging in once again, James Paxton. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Now batting, Aaron Judge, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. David Robertson comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now playing lefty.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't look.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! Settling in now, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Phillies,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And now Bryce Harper, his career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, man at first for him following the one-out single. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So one out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this is a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He's got it. The tag, and he is out. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
That is it.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cole. Or the Cole train, as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will box. Now George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez scoops it up, And there's one down now. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. In his career against this pitcher, he's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Driven nicely into the gap. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Vargas, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch. And digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 44.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Carlos.
Ball 1.
Correa.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Chirinos. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay. Throw won't get him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder,
and he can't field it cleanly. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. McCutchen rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. It's a 2-2 game. Coming to the plate now, JT. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails it. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Nick Pivetta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Nick Pivetta.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. A man at second with one down, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Altuve, the runner at second with one away. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Corey Dickerson, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. So here's the Phillies DH, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The third base.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that. Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. So 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ground ball left side. And that's the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low for ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little low
in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 home is fastball taken high for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 fouled away. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The center fielder.
So striding in, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Gurriel trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Brantley becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 31.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Your attention, please.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Number 38. Joe Smith.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Gene Segura standing in.
Next for Philadelphia.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Jay Bruce now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Oh, no, he muffed it. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.